Hello everyone, welcome back to Falcon Fire RC. In today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding the GTR shocks on my Traxxas Hoss using these two things. 6-to-8 fluid and VG Racing springs for the GTR shocks. In a past video, I built the shocks using 40-weight fluid and pink-rated Traxxas springs. And I did that because the guy at my local hobby shop said that the stock fluid and the Ultra Shocks was 30 weight. And he was wrong about that. If you look in the manual, it actually says it is 50 weight. So I actually downgraded the oil. And a lot of people recommend the VG Racing springs. I'm not sure about the oil. 6-to-8 fluid is 100 CST thicker than the stock fluid, so it might be too thick for the truck. However, the Hoss always bottomed out really badly with the Ultra Shocks when they had 50-weight fluid. And it's also heavy now. It's 6.3 pound stock. It's now 7 pounds and 12 ounces. So it's a heavier truck, and the 6-to-8 fluid, hopefully the 6-to-8 fluid will be what it needs. If not, I could just get 50-weight fluid or 55-weight. I haven't taken these out of the packaging yet, and already they feel better than the Traxxas springs. They also definitely look thicker. So hopefully that means that they're going to perform better than the Traxxas springs. Without further ado, let's get to wrenching. Alright everyone, I've got the GTR shocks off now, and it's time to open up this stuff and start rebuilding them. They're individually packaged. These springs definitely feel stiffer than the Traxxas ones. Speaking of the Traxxas ones, it's time to get them off the shocks. I didn't show this in the upgrade video for the Hoss, but the GTR shocks, one of the good things about them is, unlike on the Ultra Shocks where the spring retainers can just pop off, these are actually held in by a set screw.
Yeah, that's really annoying on Ultra Shocks.
Yeah, these springs are definitely, they take a lot more force to squeeze them down, so hopefully they'll be a lot better. I'm going to rebuild one of each shock and then compare them.
Why is it yellow? Oh, it's the anodizing.
Alright everyone, I've got two of the shocks rebuilt, one of the long shocks for the front, one of the extra long shocks. And let me tell you, with the same preload setting and everything, these ones are a lot stiffer, so that's already a promising sign. Alright, this is the second set of shocks. I didn't record building the first set, but I'm gonna record rebuilding this one. So a good thing about the GTR shocks is they actually have, you can probably see it there, there's a hole there. So any excess oil will just squeeze out the hole. You can see that.
There it is.
Right there, I've probably had way too much oil in this shock, because there's quite a lot coming out actually.
That's something that Ultra Shocks very much lack in.
You can see when it's filled properly, the shocks will rebound on their own without even needing the springs. Take the small spring and put the short spring on the small one. Alright, there we go. All 4 GTR shocks refilled with 6 to 8 fluid and VG Racing springs. Now all that's left is to reinstall them on the Hoss and do some testing. Alright everyone, welcome back. It's been quite a while. Well, for me, not for you. It's been about a month for me because mainly the weather has been quite rainy the past few weeks, and then I was away from home for a week and the Hoss has been broken. There's a lot of factors that caused this video to be delayed quite a lot, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm finally getting it finished. So let's go straight into what I think of these springs. They're definitely better than the Traxxas springs I had before. These springs, in combination with the 6-weight fluid, is, I think, probably the best tuning I could get for the Hoss. I'm not going to mess with it any further because it works really well. Going over, like, long, flat, slightly bumpy terrain, like a grass field, it still bounces around quite a bit, as you can see, but it isn't anywhere near as bad as it was with the Ultra Shocks or with the previous tuning I had on these. It works a lot better, and also just for general off-road driving, like there's a dirt area I really like to go to, and it drives a lot closer to how I imagined the Hoss driving when I was saving up to get it. It drives really well, it absorbs smaller bumps really well. I won't show this going off huge jumps in this video, mainly because it really, unless you put like 100-weight fluid or more in these shocks, it's always going to chassis slap badly off of the large jumps. I did take it to a skate park and I tested it. It does slam down really hard still, which is to be expected. But I also took it to a new track that a local hobby shop set up to test it. That was only a few days ago. It works really well on the track. If your Hoss is similar to mine, or I suppose your Stampede 4x4 VXL, since that's what it's called now, is similar to mine, this is a really good setup for it. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I highly recommend these for anybody getting a GTR shocks for the Hoss, and I will see you guys next time.